What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And the Treasure Map Sugofest Part 3 is currently live, and just to give you guys a bit of context as to what's going on in terms of my account, right? Obviously, it's been a couple days since a video. Part 1 dropped, I did the discount, I didn't really get anything. Part 2 dropped, I did the discount, and I also got nothing. So I'm not really expecting too much here. The whole game plan here is I was waiting for Part 2 and Part 3 to drop because we could potentially have a shot at pulling Hawkins or pulling Killer. So I'm not really 100% sure what I'm doing, to be honest, because I really want to get these boosters, but I don't know how I want to distribute my pulls. We'll just see what happens. Now, what we do know, right, is that Hawkins is on Part 2. If I was going to pull either Hawkins or Killer, I think Killer would be more fun to use. But Hawkins, I think, is going to be a little bit better, at least for the upcoming event, being the treasure map itself. So we're going to go ahead and run it. We're going to go ahead and do the discount here, and then we'll jump back over to Part 2 to do some pulls. I really don't know what we're doing. We're just here to do some pulls on the treasure map, and of course, you know, the anniversary Sugofest is not that far away. And I think it would be a wise decision, I say it multiple times, to wait for that banner, because that is going to be the banner where you get the most value for your rainbow gems, okay? So let's just jump into it. This is part 3 of the Sugofest discounted multi. Let's see what is cooking on part 3. We have the train, but I got the train on the discount for part 2, and I didn't get a red, so let's see what we got here. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, no red, unless if it's a secret. I don't know, I've had bad luck with the train. It's weird, like, I feel like, you know, last year, whenever I got the train, it felt like it was guaranteed to be a red. However, multiple times this year, I've had the train show up and I haven't seen a red. So I don't know if something's changed since the new year started, or, I don't know, it just could be, you know, something that I've noticed on my end. But either way, I don't know, maybe let me know in the comment section if you guys have had that similar situation happen to you. We have Hack, which is a really good unit, by the way. The Hack and Koala from last treasure map are actually really good in this treasure map against the Intrusion or the final boss fight. I can't remember exactly, but they're actually really good because they are both fighters and they synergize with Bonney. So either way, that's Hack. It's another unit for potential ability, of course. I believe he has fear resistance, which is actually really nice for that unit. Bazooka Luffy, crazy. Number 10 is Carrot. So no red, unfortunately. The 11th poster is going to be Leo. Okay, so we're really hoping to pull the Blackbeard or the Rogue, ideally, but yeah, no red either, which is not fun. So as I said, I'm going to go back to part 2, and we'll do the 2 pulls, which gives us the recommended spot here on the 3rd multi. But of course, we're really looking forward to getting your Rogue and Blackbeard. I think the units are really nice, their supports are unique, and this is not a good way to start things off. Remember, it is 7.5% chance to get a red, and it doesn't look like we're going to get one here either. Alright, well, I don't know what to expect at this point. The final poster is a rate boosted legend, rate boosted character, or a legend, should I say. So, you know, I'm not expecting a red considering how bad these animations have been. If we could sneak in one of the Blackbeard or the Rogue characters in this multi, that would be wicked, but it's not looking too good for us right now. We got Rizo up in here. Yeah, this is not great. This is not great at all, yo. Double Jesus Burgess, okay. Number 10, we get Bins. So this is a rate boosted character right here. One of the rare recruits from the Hawkins Killer batch, maybe? Okay, Sanji, which is not what we want to see. I believe that was the New Year's Sanji. You know, not a bad unit, but of course in this current banner and the way that it's structured, this is not what we're looking for. We get a guaranteed recommended unit here, which means that we're guaranteed to get one of the treasure map units, or if it's a red, we could get Bonney, we could get Hina, we could get Sanji. That would be so bad. Like, literally worst case scenario is getting a red and getting Sanji or Hina. That would be really bad right here, but look, I don't control these things, yo. Let's see what we get. This is looking not good. No cut-ins. Okay, so it's not going to be a red at the end, I don't think. It's probably going to be Blackbeard or your Rogue. Okay, Skull and Mihal, fair enough. I mean, we did quite a lot of pulls on the Worldwide Anniversary banner, so I don't think I need too many copies of Skull and Mihal anymore. That's the Whitey Bay that from a couple of treasure maps ago. Actually, not a bad unit, to be honest. Not bad, not bad. But a lot of the older treasure map units that you can pull from this, I have all of them, I think. I don't think there's too many of them that I'm missing. Just looking for the new ones, of course, which ultimately have the lowered rates. But yeah, this multi's been pretty trash. I mean, Film Red Jinbei, this is a really good unit. Like a super solid treasure map rare recruit. And Mugiwara 56 Luffy. The last poster is going to be gold, so it's Blackbeard or Rogue. And it's going to be Blackbeard, okie dokie. Rogue, I think, is a little bit better, though, to be honest. Like, Rogue is the better unit for the event. Like, his gimmick effects are a lot more useful, I feel. This guy does have barrier removal, which is still nice. But the fact that Rogue removes... He deals with the special reverse and the special bind. Like, that's just incredibly useful to have. So overall, you know, we got one of the boosters, which is cool. We got the Blackbeard. It's very, very nice to see. So, what we'll do now is we'll kick back to the Part 3 banner, which has the Killer available on it. It would be nice if we could at least get one red. As we said, 7.5% chance to get a red. You should be getting at least close to one red per multi. You know, at least one per two multis at a bare minimum, and we are just not achieving that today. Alright, here we go. This is multi number 2 on Part 3 of the Sugo Fest. Okay, we see the cat and the train, so we might see a red here. Okay, 2 cut-ins. And there's a red. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Double red multi. Hey, that's pretty good. Let's see what we see. What's going to happen? Oh, my boy, Mr. Slam Jam Katakuri, coming to say hello. Oh man, I hope this guy gets a 6+. This is the super type one that has the effect that, like, below 30% you can use his super type to get a guaranteed delay, and then his special does a delay and an attack boost. Like, obviously when it came out, the unit was really strong, but can you imagine, like, what they could do to that character with a super evolution? Oh man, that would be so good. Actually, do I have this unit? Okay, I do. I don't have the other one that came out with that, the Denjiro. That's the one I don't have. I would love to pull him because he's got such a really unique support. Okay, so we're moving on up to number 10, which is our next red of the multi. Let's see what it's going to be. Oh, yes! We got the brand new Sugo Fest exclusive Killer, dude. That is nuts. Holy, okay, that's pretty insane. That's pretty insane. So we pulled the new Killer. That's so nice. Oh man, I can't wait to try this guy out. Dude, that's insane. And I know that I got my kid recently. I think he's close to 150 now. So that's awesome. I'm really happy that I pulled this guy. Oh, that's so cool. I mean, this is not a character I'm going to use too often, but I think this guy has some really interesting stuff. And the synergy between him and Legend Kid is just so good. Alright, so we got the 11th poster here. And Skull and Mihal. Alright, so did I favorite up that Killer? I gotta make sure that I did that just in case. Pretty sure I did. I did. Okay, wonderful. So, look, at this point, I would love to try and get Hawkins, but I also have a recommended step right here. So I think we'll do this one, which will give us a chance at potentially getting your Rogue. And we're not getting a red here. Unless... No, I don't think we're getting a red here. So, best case scenario, we pull you Rogue on the 11th poster. That would be amazing if we could get that. And then we move pretty much. That would be so good. So, I don't think there's going to be much in the middle of this multi. Unless we get incredibly lucky, but usually, you know, the rates to pull these treasure map units in the middle of the multi are just so low that you shouldn't really expect to pull them in the middle. Like, you really should only be pulling on Treasure Map Sugo Fests if you can go to those guaranteed steps to pull the new units, right? It gives you the best chance at pulling them because, you know, most of the time they're going to be guaranteed at a certain point. And, you know, just trying your luck to get them in the middle is not very good. However, as you can see, we've been pulling a lot of these older Treasure Map units in the middle. So if you want some of those older units, then you could potentially still get a little bit lucky there. So 11th poster, hopefully it's your Rogue. Yes, yes, that's wonderful. That is so good. So we pulled both the boosters. We don't have Bonney, but I think we can make do without her, so I'm not really too upset about that. Pulling the 2 boosters is definitely the more important thing here. I feel like I want to try my shot at Hawkins or Bonney here on part 2, like doing 2 more multis, and then we'll wrap it up, because I don't really think there's going to be much more opportunity to really do much else from here. So we'll do 2 more, and then we'll wrap it up. That'll be it for us here. And the next time we pull, I mean, I'm not really too sure when I'm going to pull next. Like, I mean, unless if the Kizuna introduces some interesting stuff, but I'm not expecting the Kizuna to do anything too crazy. Then again, they could definitely do that. They might want to try and, you know, put a little bit of a bait Kizuna banner right before the anniversary. I could definitely see that happening. And there is still going to be a normal batch release at the end of this month as well. So you definitely have to look forward to that and see what they do. But of course, we're all looking forward to May 12th, which is when well, May 11th PST time, depending on how you look at it, because of course that is going to be when we get the anniversary Sugo Fest. Back to this multi though, we pulled a couple of treasure map units in the middle, but nothing too crazy. We pulled the Sanji here, and this is going to be it. This is going to be the final multi here. We get a guaranteed legend, and hopefully we can potentially get either Bonney or Hawkins. That would be amazing. So let's give it a little crank just to get us started. Here we go, multi number 5. Guaranteed legend at the end. Would be even better to secure one them in the middle of the multi as well. But let's see what we get. Okay. 2. No gear 4 cut in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so just leaving it to the last one. Unfortunately, not too many reds in here, which would have been awesome. You know, it obviously builds a lot of hype if we could pull a lot more reds, but it's just not. It's not happening today. It's not happening today, lads. It's unfortunate, but hopefully we can finish it off strong in this video. You know, as I said, Hawkins or Bonney would be immaculate to finish it off. Okay, Conjurers everywhere. We don't want to see those. Bastille, sure. Shiryu, another treasure map rare recruit character. Old school lore. Shanks, and then the final rare recruit is going to be another Karasu. So here it is. Last pull of the video. Guaranteed legend. Hawkins or Bonney? Potentially? Maybe? Okay, it's just going to be Marco, which is the EXP boosting marker, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. Yeah, this is the EXP boosting one. Yeah, so, yeah, that's going to wrap it up. You know, obviously would have been nice to pull another additional new legend, but hey, we pulled both boosters and we pulled Legend Killer, which is just wild. So, I am very, very content with those pulls, so hopefully you guys did enjoy this one, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, and that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.